So there's this conversation after a video started trending where Lil Pump, who is famous for the song Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, he did an interview on a Bootleg Kev podcast. The Bootleg Kev asked Lil Pump, did he think that, J. Cole predicted his career when, in 1985, the 1985 song that he did on his KOD album, where, J. Cole went into detail, and I'm just paraphrasing because I don't even remember that song, like, off the top of my head, but basically J. Cole was saying that how rappers, they don't buy their mom's houses and, they have a little run and they hot one day and then they fall off, because it's not enough to sustain a career. They talk about money, jewelry, blah, 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 X, Y, Z, right? So Bootleg Cap asked, Lil Pump, did J. Cole predict his career? Considering like, he's doesn't have any hit songs no more, right? And Lil Pump responded by saying, nah, like, I'm still here, which is kind of true. He's sitting down doing an interview with Lil Pump, right? It's people who fall off the face of the earth, like what's the guy named Rich Boy? Rich Boy selling that, throw some D's on it. He been smoking some C's, some crack cocaine, like some triple, some double C's. That's what he been doing, throwing C's right in that pipe, throwing that crack in that pipe. Nah, in all seriousness though, but like judging by today's standard, I wouldn't say that Lil Pump fell off. And that's just me being fair. A lot of people, especially the older generation, they can't stand a newer generation. Like they just, despise them. But, I view it much different, because even J. Cole was like, you gotta give, people a chance to grow. They just taking advantage of the opportunity that's presented to them in today's time. I don't listen to Lil Pump music, however, but with me, I adapt, and I try to evolve. I try to, move with the times because I don't want to be, I'm not about to be no old head with skinny jeans on or none of that. However, I still like to be updated on time. I like to keep up with the slang, to keep myself somewhat young, even though I'm getting older, I still like to understand what's going on. I like to know my audience, especially when I do my videos, my demographic, how to, switch things up. But everybody just get older and then they look down on the generation. They forget that they were once young at one point in time, right? The older generation, they just looking for a reason to say that Lil Pump fell off because they don't like him. They feel like the new music is trash. So they don't support it. So they just looking for any reason to say that Lil Pump fell off. For them saying Lil Pump fell off, it's like a dopamine. It's like satisfaction to feel like he fell off because they felt like he was trash. He didn't make great music and they like J. Cole and they want conscious rap to come back. But that style of music will never come back. We're never going back to those days where you had conscious rap. These younger generation, they don't fall off. You look at a young M.A., but my nieces and my sister and all them, when they want to party, you know what record they turn on? They turn on a Young M.A. song. So they'll play Young M.A. Ooh, ooh. They don't necessarily need a long-lasting career no more. They could just make a hit. They could be straight off that hit. They could invest the money. So I say, judging by today's standards, Lil Pump didn't fall off, in my opinion. I just think that when you get a hit record, like that Gucci Gang, used to hear my niece walk around saying, yeah, your mom's still living in the tent, or something like that. Like that corny line that he said on that song is catchy, Gucci Gang, you need a fire beat. These artists, they have a lot of Instagram followers. They could leverage that. I'm almost sure that he still got over 1 million followers on Instagram. I'm almost sure that he has, over 1 million followers on Twitter, right? I'm almost sure he still has a lot of relationships and connections, even to be able to go on Bootleg Kev and be able to go on these different platforms to be able to have that conversation, right? And to be quite honest, J. Cole, he make records, but would you say J. Cole is more culturally relevant than a Lil Baby, or would you say he's more culturally relevant than, a lot of these newer artists that's coming out? So J. Cole could drop a mixtape, he got his core base. Don't get me wrong. Like, I've been to a J. Cole concert and it was like one of the best experiences in my life. Like, I've never seen someone pack out the form, pack out the Forum like 2 nights in a row, and then have like the entire city, like it was a lot of traffic to the point where it was hard to get out. I had to go to work. So it was just crazy, but it was such a great experience being able to see it for that only, for that like 15, 20 minutes that I got to be there, right? So I think that, J. Cole, one of my favorite artists, bro. Like J. Cole, I think J. Cole is better than Kendrick Lamar. But that's just my opinion. Once again, my opinion. Y'all entitled to y'all opinion. It is what it is. This newer generation, things are judged differently, bro. You can't say that he fell off because he could still tour and make money doing that one song. He could go to different countries. That, like, back in the day, you have a hit song, it was like you was shamed for being a one-hit wonder. They'd make fun of you. They'd crack jokes for you being the one-hit wonder. Nowadays, they could still get a bag. They might want to pay you to come do a party. Hey, could you come perform at my daughter's party? Like, he can, still do shows off that one song. I wouldn't say that he fell off because I don't think you fall off in today's time. It's just impossible for the younger generation of today to fall off. It's a comedian by the name of, y'all know Welvin, right? Who be like, these nuts got him. Like, I met dude like in real life, bro. Like, and I don't want to put his business out there, but I say this, like, it was times where we would go out and I would pay for certain stuff. I just put it like that. I would pay for certain stuff. And I had 2 jobs, right? And this guy, more than anything, if he ain't had nothing else, he had fame. And I'm going to tell you how fame is more important, how fame is the #1 currency of today's time. I seen this guy, Welvin, literally, and we at a hookah lounge. I literally seen a female come in there with her boyfriend. She literally sat on Welvin's lap. And y'all know how Welvin look, right? This female literally sat on his lap and kissed Welvin in front of her boyfriend. All because he got fame, not knowing that I was the one who paid our way to get in it. So like I said, fame is the #1 currency. You can have a job, you can have money, none of that, trumps fame nowadays. So even still, Lil Pump is famous on the internet. Like, he could do stuff right now to just go viral. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure it's still people, when he walk in certain places, they know who he is, right? So would I say Lil Pump fell off? No. Where's J.Cole from Tipsy? Everybody in the club getting tipsy. Nobody's going to go support the older artists. Like, where's Bone Crusher? I ain't never scared. You have some people have a hit and be out of there. But we don't go back and listen to those hits like this newer generation. Like, you had at one time, like, we live in the microwave era. So a lot of record labels are only expecting for you to do a certain amount of plays. Their focus now is to push a single, like to get behind a single and really push it. Like Fetty Wap with Trap Queen, and these songs go very viral, very popular songs. And they push these singles, they put a lot of marketing dollars behind these singles. They intend for you to have one big record and then move on to the new artist, because that's the type of wave that we in right now. So it's not, to me, I don't consider that falling off, because that's what record labels, that's the mark that they're trying to reach. That's the bar. Like, they set the bar to, all right, look, we want to get you a single. We're going to push this single, get you a real hot record, and then sign you to a 360 deal. Honestly, you don't have to follow up with another record. Like, they don't view it the same way we do. Like, so to me, he didn't fall off, right? Because you look at any other artist, like A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky don't have to do another song no more, bro. He got Rihanna. A$AP Rocky had one hit. What was that? The Gotta Get Problem. And yeah, I like the We Gotta Get Problem. But he got Rihanna. Make it make sense. A$AP Rocky had one real hit for real, and he got with Rihanna. That's why I say it don't matter if you a one-hit wonder. Coi Leray, right? A lot of artists now just have one hit, and they're able to go on tour. They're able to be in the shade room, and it's not about. It's about nowadays. It's more so about popularity. It's about popularity. You could just be a shade room rapper. Look at Blueface. Blueface had Bust Down Tatiana, that was his biggest hit. What did he come with after that? But now, simply due to the drama and the things that happen on social media with him and Krishan Rock, that's what keeps him relevant. It's not about the music no more. The City Girls, Meg Thee Stallion, it's just about popularity. It doesn't matter. It's just about clout. Tory Lanez got some decent music, but like I'm talking about smash hits. Smash hits. They're not viewed how we view the artists of the past time because they still have social media that's going to keep them relevant. If Lil Pump do something stupid right now, it's going to hit the Shade Room. It's going to hit World Star. It's going to hit other places, right? So they don't care. They don't view it how we view it.